So have you ever heard of that thing or done that thing where you go onto the internet and go onto Amazon at like 3 a.m. because you can't sleep and you buy something and then 2 months later you end up with like a 10-foot garden gnome and you're like, God damn, that was stupid. Why did I do that? Why do I go shopping at these times when my mind isn't all there? Well, that did not happen to me. But today I had a bit of a long day. I got oil change for the car, did some yard work, got a haircut. You can tell I look fabulous now, I know. And I had a long day at work, so I get off of work. I'm scrolling through YouTube, chilling, and I come across this one video, and it's about a guy who basically he gets random coordinates from this website. It generates random coordinates in the world, and so the guy gets these coordinates and then finds a way to go there. And so as I'm sitting there, in my mother's basement, working, just getting off of the grunt job I worked to pay for college, I'm seeing this video of this guy traveling around the world there, and I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. So basically, I ended up going onto this website and I generate some random coordinates with some restrictions, of course, because first of all, like Antarctica, I don't think I can legally go there. Probably wouldn't survive going there if I had to travel to like a mountain or something like that. Um, the ocean, I've been to the ocean. I'm willing to bet it probably all looks the same after a while. Um, North Korea, I'm not going to North Korea. I know you can get tours there, but you know, I don't want to go there as a tourist and then Kim Jong Un doesn't like the look of me, so they accuse me of stealing his cum sock or some shit, and then I end up doing 20 years in a death camp. So, South Korea's fine, but I didn't end up getting South Korea. What I got for my location here in this random number generator was a put on the old glasses for this one. Latitude 52.65941, longitude 127.96016, distortion 2.72, whatever that means. I think it said it was a Mercator projection map that it was using, if that helps. But where is this location? This fantastical location that I got. It is the middle of bumblefuck nowhere in Russia is where it is. Basically east of Mongolia and north of China, kind of in that region. I haven't looked in depth on Google Earth or anything. I just got that map that was on the website. So don't expect it to happen anytime soon because first of all, I don't have the money. I'm in college. I don't have the money. I've got other things to deal with. Don't have the money. Don't have a passport. Don't have the money, and um, I don't have the money either. So basically, some point though, at some point in time, maybe 10 years, 20 years from now, whenever I get shit figured out, I'm going to end up going there to this random ass location in Russia that I looked up on this one night after work and wrote on the back of a bank statement here. So I don't think there's anything there based on that one map, and I might look at it with Google Earth or something, but it looks like it's just a random fucking nowhere, probably like a forest or something like that, or a field or something, but you never know. Maybe there is something interesting there. Maybe I go there and there's an ancient temple there. Divine intervention happened. The prophecy needed to be fulfilled. And part of that prophecy was me going to this spot, finding this temple, and the immortal beings in there give me a magic fountain pen. And I have to use this magic fountain pen to save the universe. Or it's just a random ass location, probably. So, yeah. Again, not going to be anytime soon. probably going to be quite a few years down the line, when I got, money and time and the ability to do that. You know, maybe it'll happen sooner if Donald decides that he wants to exile me from the country because I went to that Trump protest and I made fun of his good pal Elon. Um, but yeah, probably not gonna get resolved pretty soon. Don't expect to hear any updates on this for like a while, but just recording this so one day when I'm looking back through old videos and I'm like, that's weird. I remember doing that thing. I'm gonna stick to that. 10 years from now when I'm a trillionaire or some shit like that. So yeah, that's basically that's basically the pinnacle of my life right now, is just doing random shit like that. Yeah, I really don't have a lot going on in my life.